Hello and welcome to the best of Hindsight tonight. I'm Damian Muziani, and this week we travel back exactly 4 years ago to prove that America has really not gotten any smarter. This all happened on September 27th, 2021. Enjoy. Leading off, it never fails. A new Clint Eastwood movie opens about a retired rodeo star and the public gets whipped up into a frenzy. We speak, of course, about the customs agents guarding the Texas border from Haitian immigrants. U.S. citizens and especially Congress went aghast as photos apparently showing the whipping of poor men who appeared to be just innocently delivering Grubhub orders in the area sent the media loco. It turned out that the whips in question were actually the horses' reins. Why would those men carry whips anyway? Oh, right, because Clint Eastwood did it in High Plains Drifter. Well, we do try to emulate our heroes, don't we? Joining these Western movie buffs at the live-action premiere was Reverend Al Sharpton, who shared his review of Cry Macho.
We went for an hour.
It's not a racist city. We don't want your racism in Texas. Get out of here. Nobody wants to hear your racist nonsense in Del Rio.
Well, you can't please everyone. Actually, Cry Macho has only earned about $6 million at the box office, but that seemed to be Eastwood's plan all along since he is so enamored by empty chairs anyway. Not to be outdone, sources say that Sharpton is working on his own film called Cry Gringo about the false rape accusations made by his one-time client Tawana Brawley in 1987. Worried that the state of Texas might be laying claim to the title of craziest state ever, Florida stopped by to say, "Hey Tex, hold my beer." This man's name is Timothy Wolf. He walked into a Lake City, Florida car dealership because he wanted to trade in his Jeep. The problem? He stole the car 3 days earlier from the same dealership. Wolf didn't count on this business having a team of nuclear scientists on the payroll, utilizing a cutting-edge, state-of-the-art ID tracing system, something called a VIN number. Why even trade it in? You already stole one car. Couldn't you just steal a new car after they closed for the night? This just goes to show that you still cannot spell Florida without duh. Maybe Wolf never went to college, like an alarming number of men these days. According to a study by the National Student Clearinghouse in 2020, women made up 60% of the U.S. collegiate student body versus just 40% for men. That's the largest gender gap in American history. According to adjunct professor Scott Galloway, this is dangerous because when more women have a college education than men, this is what happens.
College graduate women aren't interested in mating with men who don't have college degrees.
Well, ladies, you be the judge. These are the men that Professor Galloway insists you are not attracted to, not a bachelor's degree in the bunch. Incidentally, this report came from CNN. You know, the station that employs Chris Cuomo, who we just learned once assaulted his female boss by grabbing her ass in front of her husband and coworkers. By the way, Cuomo graduated from Yale with a Juris Doctor degree at Fordham, so control yourself, ladies. And that's your news. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week with Fresh Hindsight.